mean value theorem. Okay, write down the statement of the Lagrange's. Let f of x be a function such that first one, it is continuous in closed interval a comma b, and the second point, differentiable in open interval a comma b. Then there exists at least one point C belongs to AB such that f dash of C is equal to f of B minus f of A by B minus A. Okay, this is the statement of the Lagrange's. Okay, first 2 points are similar to the Rolle's theorem. It is continuous and differentiable. Okay, for that, then there exists at least one point C belongs to AB such that here the formula f dash of C is equal to f of B minus f of A by B minus A. Note down now. After that, I'll start geometrical interpretation. Geometrical interpretation of the Rolle's theorem.
Lagrange's, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Lagrange's. For that, my finished my statement, all are copied that. Once you see only the one difference between the Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's theorem. Okay, from the geometrical interpretation. For the first point from the Lagrange's, what is the first point here? Tell me. First point and f of x is continuous. Continuous means how to draw the diagram. That means curve here. This is x-axis, y-axis. From that I draw a continuous curve that is like this. Okay. There is no breaks on the curve, that is continuous curve. Okay, na? And differentiable in open interval a comma b. How to define differentiable? Okay. Draw one line on the curve where that exactly touches, there differentiable is existed. That line is called as what? It is tangent. Okay. Now I'll draw one line. It touches exactly here. That is there. This is equal to what? F dash of C. This is tangent, and from that point this is A, and this point this is B. From that here f dash of C, and next I'll join these lines here. Okay, here this is A is equal to A comma f of A point, and B is B comma f of B. These are the points. Okay, here what is the formula of that? If there exists one point C belongs to AB. C means what here? Belongs to AB such that f dash of C is equal to what? One slope formula. That is curved formula. That is f of B minus f of A by B minus A. Here once you see here tangent is parallel to the slope of the curve. Okay, here tangent. Where is the tangent? This tangent is parallel to the slope. What is the formula of the slope here? This is equal to tangent means their differentiable is exists. From that slope formula, all of you know that slope formula, if any 2 points, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Here y2 means here f of b minus f of a by okay, f of b, and right here place ఇక్కడ స్లోప్ ఏదవుతుంది అంటే ఎక్కడైతే మనం కంటిన్యూస్ కర్వ్ జాయిన్ చేస్తున్నామో దిస్ ఈజ్ స్లోప్ మార్క్. దిస్ ఈజ్ parallel to the f dash of c. From that this is equal to, from the slope of the curve is f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Okay, therefore here the condition is tangent is parallel to the slope of the curve, that is C chord of a comma b. AB means what? This is a point and this is b point. From the tangent means here differentiable and chord of AB means that is f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Only the small difference according to the Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's. From the Rolle's theorem, tangent is parallel to the x-axis. Here, from the Lagrange's, tangent is parallel to the slope of the curve. Here, slope of the curve equation is f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Okay, na? This is the concept. Just draw the diagram roughly, and after that, I'll give the points of the geometrical interpretation. What is the difference between Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's theorem means tangent to is parallel to the x-axis, means that is Rolle's theorem. Here tangent is parallel to the slope of the curve, means that is Lagrange's mean value theorem. That's the difference between the two, and remaining all are same. Okay, na? And next, shall I rub the first part, ma? Statement over. All are copied this, and all are copied this. My first points before the geometrical interpretation statement and formula. Okay. Okay. Now I'll start the geometrical interpretation points here. Okay. Diagram కనబడుతుంది కదా అందరికి. Okay. Now write in the first point for the geometrical interpretation. First point I'll start here after the diagram. First point, the curve y is equal to f of x is continuous. The curve y is equal to f of x is continuous in closed interval a comma b. And the second point, at every point x is equal to c, where a less than c less than b. At the point c f comma c f of c. On the curve y is equal to f of x. There is a unique tangent. There is a unique tangent to the curve. And the last, then from the Lagrange's mean value theorem, says that there is at least one point on the tangent to the curve is parallel to the slope of the curve joining the endpoints A f of a and b B comma f of B on the curve. On the curve. Since the slope at C, that is C comma f dash of C. Okay, C, slope at C, then f dash of C is equal to the slope of the curve. Therefore, that is equal to what? AB is equal to f of B minus f of A by B minus A. From that, okay, from this f dash of C is equal to what? F of B minus f of A by B minus A. This is the geometrical interpretation. If it finished, just tell me. I'll start the first question from the Lagranges. Finished? Finished, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Shall I rub this completely?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl side, all are copied? Okay. Me own words lo kuda raayandamma, not only exactly. The first problem on the Lagrange's. Verify Lagrange's mean value theorem. Verify Lagrange's mean value theorem for the function for f of x is equal to x cube minus x square minus 5x plus 3 in closed interval 0, 4. Okay, for that answer using verify Lagrange's mean value theorem for the function f of x. Okay, given that, what is the function? Is it polynomial form? Is it polynomial? Is it
Yes, ma'am.
polynomial? Yes, it is directly continuous and differentiable, right? Okay, for that, first I'll differentiate the given function, that is 3x square minus 2x minus 5. Okay, therefore, f of x is differentiable. Differentiable in closed interval 0, 4. If it is differentiable, means definitely it is continuous, right? This is first point. And the second point, f of x is differentiable means from that it is continuous. From that it is continuous. Okay, therefore, f of x is continuous in open interval a, B. If all conditions satisfied, all the conditions, only two conditions for Lagrange, all the conditions satisfied if there exists C belongs to A comma B such that f dash of C is equal to what? F of B minus f of A by B minus, here what is f of B ma? B means here what is the interval limit value? End point f of 4 minus starting point 0 by 4 minus 0. Okay, and what is f dash of C? What is f dash of C? Already we know that the differentiation of the function in place of x, just substitute C, that is 3cc square minus 2c minus 5. And what is f of 4? F of 4 means, okay, first in f of 4 calculate చేద్దామా? Okay, or else first I'll calculate f of 4 and f of 0. After that I'll substitute in the above equation. F of 4 means what here? 4 cube minus 4 square minus 5 into 4 plus 3. That is equal to how much? Tell me. 31. 31. And f
31,
of, f of 0 as 3. Now substitute all in the above equation. From that, f dash of C is equal to 3c square minus 2c minus 5 is equal to f of 4 means 31, f of 0 means 3 by 4 minus 0, 4. That is 3c square minus 2c minus 5 is equal to 28 by 4. 4 sevens are how much? 4 sevens are 28. From that, 3c square minus 2c minus 5 plus 7, I'll take it here, that is minus 7. That is 3c square minus 2c minus 12 is equal to 0. For that, find C value. For that, find out the factors of this given equation. Here directly we don't know the C values. That means factors. From that, I am using the formula minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. That is minus b means plus or minus b square means minus 2 whole square minus 4 into minus 12 into 3 by 2 into a, that is 3. Okay, from that find out C values. Okay, then C is equal to here 2 plus or minus 4 plus 144, that is 4 plus 144 divided by 6. Okay, is it clear up to? Any doubts, ma? This is same as Rolle's theorem, only the formula different, right? Okay, from that any polynomial is continuous and differentiable. If the first part is over means, then I'll rub this part now. All are copied, first part. Shall I rub the first part? All are copied? No one is telling, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, from that. Okay, from that C is equal to, I will take common, that is 2 plus or minus root 148 by 6. From that take common, okay, and cancel it. This is root 1 plus or minus root 37 by 3. From that here we got two values. One is 1 plus root 37 by 3 and another one is 1 minus root 37 by 3. Okay, in decimals, just use the calculus. Whatever the first positive value, C is equal to 1 plus root 37 by 3 is equal to how much? This is in between 0, 4. The decimal value చెప్పండమ్మా. Calculus unte, what is the value of 1 plus root 37/3 in decimals? Tell me that.
2.36.
2.36.
2.36. And what about the next value? This is in between 0, 4. And 1 minus root 37/4 is?
Minus 1.69.
Is it in between 0, 4? No. Therefore, we have to consider the positive value, that is C, that is in between 0, 4. Therefore, Lagrange's mean value theorem is verified and C value is 2.36. Okay. Therefore, Lagrange's mean value theorem verified. What about C value here? 2.36. Complete అయితే చెప్పండి. I will continue the next question. Finished?
I just want to confirm. Because after this standard activity,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Smaller copied. Shall I rub this total part from the board?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Make it faster. You finished? Finished? Okay. Write down the second question. Second question, verify, write down the state theory of the question, verify Lagrange's mean value theorem for f of x is equal to log x base e in closed interval 1 comma e, and here are 1 comma e values from the calculus 2.7108. Sometimes they have given the question as the interval 1 comma e or 1 comma 2.7108. Now I will discuss with 1 comma e only. Okay, na? Then why? Because here the base for the logarithm is e. Okay. Write down the clearly question. Verify Rolle's theorem for the function f of x is equal to log x base e. Okay. For that, is it polynomial or not logarithmic function? Is it polynomial? It's or not, ma?
Not.
It's polynomial only. And is it differentiable? First differentiation into verify chestam. Is it differentiable log x? Log x is
Yes, ma'am.
differentiable. What is the differentiation of log x? 1 by x, right? Differentiable exist అయిందంటే then it is directly continuous. అప్పుడు ఇది polynomial లేదా అన్నది మనకు అవసరం లేదు. Once function differentiation exist అయ్యింది అంటే then directly it is continuous, right? That is given function f of x is equal to log x base e. Base e ఇవ్వలేదు అంటే అక్కడ బేస్ ఎంత ఉన్నట్టు మా ఎంతున్నట్టు 10, right? And first I'll start with verification of the differentiation. Log x ki 1 by x. Therefore, f of x is differentiable. Closed interval 1 comma g. And if it is differentiable means definitely it is continuous. Then it is continuous. If all conditions satisfied, there exists C belongs to 1 comma E such that, what is the formula of that? F dash of C is equal to what? F of E minus F of 1 by E minus 1. What is F dash of C from the differentiation? That is 1 by C. And what is F of E? Directly I am substituting. Here the function f of x is log x. In place of x, just substitute E. That is f of E means log E base E. Minus f of 1 means what? Log 1 base E by E minus 1. From that, 1 by C is equal to 1 by C is equal to log E base E value how much? My log E value how much? Log 1 minus log 1 value 0 by E minus 1. From that, take the cross multiplication here. C is equal to E minus 1. Is it in between open interval 1 comma E? Definitely it is in between 1 comma E, or else already we know that the value of E, just substitute here. E means what? E means 2.7108 minus 1. That is 1.7108. It is in between 1 comma 2.7108. It is not compulsory up to here enough, or else if you know the E value for the verification, ఇది in between ఉందా లేదా అని చెక్ చేసుకోవడానికి, then you have to by heart it E value and verify. Definitely it is 1.7108. It is in between 1 comma 2.7108. Therefore, C is equal to how much here? E minus 1. Therefore, Lagrange's mean value theorem verified. And whatever the C value is either E minus 1 according to the E and R 1.7108. Particularly they are given E value means C is equal to 1.7108. This is the procedure for verifying log base E x. It's finished. Is it audible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? Okay, write down one more question. Next question, it's very important question now from the Lagranges. Note down all of you. Third question. If A less than B, prove that B minus A by 1 plus B square less than tan inverse B minus tan inverse A less than B minus A by 1 plus A square using Lagrange's mean value theorem. Using Lagrange's mean value theorem.
So in contrast,
Lagrange's mean value theorem. From that, deduce the following. Deduce the following. For that first question, okay, pi by 4 plus 3 by 25 less than tan inverse 4 by 3 less than pi by 4 plus 1 by 6. The first question, and from the second, 5 pi plus 4 by 20 less than tan inverse 2 less than 5 plus 2 by 4. Once you see ma, it is there in intermediate. These type of questions are there in intermediate. Huh? Okay, leave it. Okay, from the first two questions are the general procedure, verification of the Lagrange's mean value theorem. For the third question is difficult, ma. Once you see here, we don't know the function. Here from the third question, we don't know the function, but we have to prove b minus a by 1 plus b square less than tan inverse b minus tan inverse a less than b minus a by 1 plus a square. This is the first case for the question. Okay, we have to prove this one by using Lagrange's mean value theorem without knowing the function. Okay, ఇక్కడ proof వచ్చింది అంటే from that proof, from this condition, deduce the following. Deduce is the following. What is the first question? Pi by 4 plus 3 by 25 less than tan inverse 4 by 3 less than pi by 4 plus 1 by 6. That means from the proof, let us assume b and a values of that. We assume there's a values ni batti, then we got the first deduction part. Okay. Similarly, from the proof, again assume a and b values according to the second deduction. Okay, from that we got the second deduction point. Okay, this is the procedure for using Lagrange's theorem. We have to prove the first condition from that deductions. But here, without knowing the function, how we got the proof and deductions, ma? Once you observe here, once you see the question, prove that what we have to prove b minus a by 1 plus b square less than tan inverse b minus tan inverse a less than b minus a by 1 plus a square. Once you see in between the function, here the function is tan inverse b minus tan inverse a. From that assume the function as here f of x is equal to tan inverse x. Okay, our point means we is called function f of x is equal to tan inverse x. In what are the intervals here? A comma b. Okay, by using Lagrange's theorem, what we are assuming the function tan inverse x. First we have to verify is it differentiable or continuous. Okay, if first I differentiate the function f dash of x, then the differentiation of this what mark tan inverse x differentiation is what 1 by 1 plus x square. This is exists in open interval a comma b. Okay, therefore f of x is what? Differentiable. F of x is differentiable. in open interval a comma b. If it is differentiable means definitely it is continuous. So x is continuous in closed interval a comma b. Okay. From that, okay, therefore two conditions satisfied. Two conditions satisfied. Okay, from that Lagrange's mean value theorem. Lagrange's, this is not T, L, that one. Lagrange's mean value theorem. What is f dash of c? F dash of c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus j. Okay, let us take this as the first equation. But we know that a condition ఎప్పుడు satisfy అవుతుంది if there exists one point c belongs to ab. Okay, now I'll write c belongs to ab means that is a less than c less than b. Okay, now squaring on both sides, that is a square less than c square less than b square. From that I'll add 1 on both sides, that is 1 plus a square less than 1 plus c square less than 1 plus b square. After that, I'll take the reciprocal of that, that is 1 by 1 plus a square and 1 by 1 plus c square and 1 by 1 plus b square. If you are taking the reciprocal of the above condition, if less than will get the greater than term. Okay, then less than ఏమైపోతుంది ఇక్కడ greater than అవుతుంది, that is 1 by 1 plus c square greater than 1 by 1 plus c square greater than 1 by 1 plus b square. Okay, but from the first equation, after taking the reciprocal, here what is the midpoint ma? Once you see middle term 1 by 1 plus c square. From the first equation, okay, ఒక్క నిమిషం అమ్మా, ఇక్కడ ఒక ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ కూడా చేంజ్ చేస్తా. ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ మీన్స్ వాట్, నేను ఇక్కడ చేంజ్ చేస్తున్నా చూడండి. f dash of c means what? This is tan inverse c. What is f of b? What is f of b? F dash of c means 1 by 1 plus c square is equal to tan inverse b minus tan inverse a by b minus a. ఈ equation ని first equation అనుకోండి. Okay ma, this is the first equation. Okay, after that c belongs to ab, ఆ c belongs to ab నుంచి మనం after that taking reciprocal. ఈ reciprocal statement లో once you see 1 by 1 plus c square. What is 1 by 1 plus c square from the first equation? Tan inverse b minus tan inverse a by b minus a. Now substitute that 1 by 1 plus c square value as in the reciprocal of this condition. Okay, is it clear up to here? Any doubts ma? ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్ నుంచి మనం ఒక ఫంక్షన్ ఎస్యూమ్ చేసాం, ఇది వెరిఫై అవుతుందో లేదో చెక్ చేస్తాం. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ ఎఫ్ డాష్ ఆఫ్ సి కండిషన్ తీసుకున్నాం, ఫ్రమ్ దట్ సి బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఏబి. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ టేకింగ్ ద రెసిప్రోకల్ ఆఫ్ దట్ బై యూజింగ్ సమ్ కండిషన్స్ అండ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఎస్యూమ్ చేసిన ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఇప్పుడు నౌ హావ్ టు సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇన్ ప్లేస్ ఆఫ్ 1 by 1 plus c square. Shall I rub the first part over? First part over.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now continue here. From that, now substitute here 1 by 1 plus a square greater than of, from the first equation 1 by 1 plus c square means what? Tan inverse b minus tan inverse a by b minus a greater than of 1 plus, this is tan inverse 1 by 1 plus b square. I will take the denominator of b minus a on both sides. From that we got b minus a by 1 plus a square greater than of tan inverse b minus tan inverse of A greater than B minus A by 1 plus B square. నేను ఇదేం చేస్తా రివర్స్ ఆర్డర్ లో రాస్తా. ఫ్రమ్ దట్ B minus A by 1 plus B square less than of tan inverse B minus tan inverse A less than of B minus A by 1 plus A square. What we have to prove? This one only, no, right? Okay, once you see the question, B minus A by 1 plus B square less than tan inverse B minus tan inverse A less than B minus A by 1 plus A square. You got it? Therefore, from the theorem is verified, hence proved by, this is proved by Lagrange's mean value theorem. Hence proved by Lagrange's mean value theorem. This is the proof for the second question. Note down this after the deduction part.
Alright. So coming to that, as a form and a strong form. So the weak form of that is, very, this is like a relative form. This is the, the price is that is between the anonymity. But when you looking at the demonstrative, that is on the finger, demonstrative, is demonstrative. That. So all of you just, all of you when you read that, just see, when we use the, bird and the strong form and weak form, I don't know teaching. So similarly with down. So weak form of down.
Finished?
Better than ever. From better than ever. Yes. Yes. I hope all of you are taking screenshots of this because we need the worksheet for the worksheet, so I will not be, since you will not be having access to the things. I hope when the slide comes, all of you are taking screenshots of that. Have you taken all of you?
I'm finished?
M1? And everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall I start? Continue with the second part, ma? Okay, time on. Next class, we'll continue with the deduction of this question. Okay? Okay, now I'll take the attendance. Wait, ma. Hey, don't please.
So this is a function to take weak form, but before a to take strong form. Take her out, but.
Rule numbers D1, D2. D2 present or absent? D2.
Present, madam.
D3. D3.
D3 present, ma'am.
D5. D5. D5 layer ma. D6, D7, D8 present. D9 present. E0 present. E1, E2, E3. E4. E4.
You are also very.
E5 present. E6, E7, E8, E9, F0, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, G0, G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6, G7, G8, G9, H0, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H5 ma, 6, H7, H8, and H9, J0, J0, J1 present, J2, J3, J4, J5, J6, J7, J8, J9, K0, K1, K2, K3, K4, and Pooja, your rule number ma, Pooja, Ritesh, Pooja and Ritesh, rename with your rule numbers. Ritesh, your rule number? Okay, leave it. bit absent for these two, Bhuja and Ritesh. Okay, it's enough today. Next class we will continue with the same question. Deduction part for the f of x is equal to tan inverse x. Okay. Time
Ma'am,
up.
J not present, ma'am.
J naught. And next who is Pooja? Pooja's rule number?
D5, ma'am.
D5. Okay. Okay, ma'am. It's enough. Malar copied? Malar copied this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you know the next continuation of the deduction, then continue. Or else next class will